everyone. How was your day? Are you doing well in your studies? Great. Let's start. What is epic? Epic means a long poem, typically one derived from ancient oral tradition, narrating the deeds and adventures of heroic or legendary figures or the history of a nation. And now you know what is epic means. Let me tell you a story about a famous epic came from the Ifugao province of Luzon in the Philippines, which entitled HUDHUD, ang EPIKO ni ALIGUYON. Once upon a time, in a village called Hananga, a boy was born to the couple named Amtalao and Dumulao. He was called ALIGUYON. He was an intelligent, eager young man who wanted to learn many things, and indeed, he learned many useful things from the stories and teachings of his father. He learned how to fight well and chant a few magic spells. Even as a child, he was a leader, for the other children of his village looked up to him with awe. Upon leaving childhood, Aliguyon betook himself to gather forces to fight against his father's enemy, who was Pangaywan, of the village of Daligdigan. But his challenge was not answered personally by Pangaywan. Instead, he faced Pangaywan's fierce son, Pumbakhayon. Pumbakhayon was just as skilled in the arts of war and magic as Aliguyon. The two of them battled each other for 3 years, and neither of them showed signs of defeat. Their battle was a tedious one, and it has been said that they both used only one spear. Aliguyon had thrown a spear to his opponent at the start of their match, but the fair Pumbakhayon had got it deftly with one hand. And then Pumbakhayon threw the spear back to Aliguyon, who picked it just as neatly from the air. At length, Aliguyon and Pumbakhayon came to respect each other, and then eventually they came to admire each other's talents. Their fighting stopped suddenly. Between the two of them, they drafted a peace treaty between Hananga and Daligdigan, which their peoples readily agreed to. It was fine to behold two majestic warriors finally side by side. Aliguyon and Pumbakhayon became good friends, as peace between their villages flourished. When the time came for Aliguyon to choose a mate, he chose Pumbakhayon's youngest sister, Bugan, who was little more than a baby. He took Bugan into his household and cared for her until she grew to be most beautiful. Pumbakhayon, in his turn, took for his wife Aliguyon's younger sister, Aginaya. The two couples became wealthy and respected in all of Ifugao. The first notable theme in that epic is double marriage. Some hudhuds would tackle about the romantic adventures of the said characters. Also, it would show the ordeals are resolved after a long fight between the two men, Aliguyon and Pumbakhayon, who are unable to defeat each other. And after gaining respect towards each other, the story ends with the marriage of the hero to the former enemy sister and the hero sister to be wed to this former enemy. So the second one is the family solidarity. Family solidarity is also a theme that expressed in the hudhud. The hudhud would start with a conflict of the fathers, which will eventually be carried on to the children. The children have to avenge and continue to fight any enemy or outsider who made offenses against the family. The moral lesson of the epic is learning how to forgive. Solving problems, engaging into wars, or any battles are pointless as it will not do anything. Problems can be solved in a harmonious way too. Fighting is not the answer.